I'm Sinan.
I'm Wade.
And for our English 103 projects, we asked a couple of students about government, and some of them were
We're quite interesting. Yeah.
quite interesting,
There
whatever
was-
your opinion.
Just, I thought it was cool. I mean, it's cool to see all the different perspectives from different people, so it should be interesting for y'all.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so I hope you guys enjoy. What would you do if there was no government?
I would do absolutely everything I do now. Nothing different.
Nothing different?
Nothing. Like, I don't know.
So you would still go to class every day?
I mean, I barely go to class now, so like, I would do nothing different. I guess people would, I would smoke more weed every day. That's all. That's it.
So you think people go crazy, smoke weed every day?
Yeah, people would smoke weed every day. People would kill each other. It'll be a regular life.
So like no college, no school, it's like pointless, right?
There won't be any more schools because the government wouldn't be able to fund the schools. So there'll be no school either.
Okay.
There'll be no nothing.
Just people running wild?
People running around wild.
So you think people are crazy at heart, not like good or evil, or like...
No, people have conscience. People are good. People come in good, and then people like change over time. Like people, the things that make people turn bad. You know. So like, if there's no government, I think people would probably just turn out bad.
Okay, thank you. So if there was no government, what would you do?
Move. I'd probably try and act as normal as possible. I don't know.
Do you want to do like anything exciting or like...
Depends on what your definition of exciting is.
I don't think I want to be around when
Yeah.
other people realize there's no government and
Yeah.
start doing exciting things. I
Like,
think I'm
I'm
out.
gonna prepare myself and then shut myself in and just like, stay in for the long haul.
Okay, so you don't think people are good? They wouldn't like...
I don't know.
No, they would go wild.
I mean, there might be a few souls that might be like, oh, let me try and like moral sensibility or whatnot. But like, I feel like most people would be like,
Bad, break every law. So do you think people are like usually good or like bad?
I think people are generally good, but also opportunists. So that dangerous. And some people are bad. Like enough people are bad that it can be hard.
So, what would you do if there was no government?
Murder people. Oh gosh.
Murder people?
If there was no government, it would be complete anarchy, I believe. I feel like there would be struggles of power between different groups of people, and it would just be complete chaos.
Why would you want to murder people?
I wouldn't actually. I don't know. I think the society would just kind of evolve to not have a government. Like, we pretty much got to this point with lesser forms of government, so I think we could figure it out.
My last thought is, you're kind of cute. Can I have your number?
Thank you. Thanks, guys.
Do you think that people are morally good or morally bad?
People are bad. Right. Why are you good?
Why am I good?
Yeah. You're not good, you're bad. You're
I try
compromised.
to be good.
You're neutral.
True, yeah.
So you're bad. Right? You're going to be more
I
bad.
could be
right?
bad.
No,
but-
I'm bad.
So, Haley, what would you do if there were no rules, no laws, nothing? What would you do right now at this second? No rules, nothing. No laws, nothing. Go home, drive home, huh? Take a nap, yeah? Yeah, first thing you would do?
Yeah.
You wouldn't go out and do something like crazy that you wish you could, but you can't because there are no laws in place.
I probably would, I steal like financial reports.
Yeah? Oh, so you would be like in that kind of thing, like you would see some inside information that you can't see right now. Yeah. What do you think it would be like outside if there were no laws? Like what do you think would be happening?
People would be running it like everywhere.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Just running?
Yeah.
A race?
They're racing each other, they're racing each other like
Okay.
naked or something.
Oh yeah. No, okay, that's good. So do you think people are like naturally good inside, or do you think they're naturally bad, like evil inside their souls?
I
think that people are born with animalistic instincts, but since we're in a civilized society, we're raised to certain standards and certain behavior in order to act, civilized. But if there were no laws, we'd be like animals.
Yeah, we just turn into animals, huh?
Exactly.
Like savages.
Savages.
Yeah, like savages. Killing each other. So you wouldn't go like to a bank and just grab like a few bucks? Couple hundred?
I mean, if there were no rules, I wouldn't need money anyways. I can just do whatever the fuck I want.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
What?
That's very good. Thank you for your time. Appreciate it.
Alright, so we're wondering what you would do if there was no government. And what you think the rest of like the country would do if we had zero government. Like no laws, nothing.
I think there would be a lot of vandalism, but I think in the long run nothing really will change.
Would you live the same life?
Yeah, probably.
Same exact life?
Yeah.
You'd live in the same place?
I would move overseas.
You would?
Yes.
To what country?
Probably somewhere in Northern Europe.
Northern Europe. Do you think people are naturally evil, or do you think they have good in them?
I think they're naturally good.
Naturally good?
Yep.
What kind of bad things do you think would be going on here in America that would make you want to leave to go to Europe?
I think in the beginning there would be basic vandalism and a lot of loss of jobs just because of the number of people who work in the government. So there would be high unemployment, crime rates would be up, so I'd just live somewhere where that wasn't the case.
Alright, thank you. Appreciate it.
Hi,
so we're wondering how your guys' lives would change, or like what you guys would do differently if there was no government.
I think I'd try to keep doing the same things, keep being a nice person, be nice to other people, hope that they're nice to me. But it might be hard if there's no one there to like enforce any rules, I guess.
Would you like try to defend yourself, like buy a bunch of like guns or something? Or, like,
I guess so.
How would you protect yourself?
Yeah, I guess I'd have to do that. That's kind of scary. Yeah, I guess you'd have to take precautionary steps. Yeah.
Would you move anywhere else, or would you keep living where you're living with your family and stuff like that?
I'd probably move to the beach just because I can.
Yeah.
And you could just live there and try to chill, maybe hide away from everyone. Yeah, if it's more relaxed. Yeah.
Alright. So if there were no rules, no government, nothing, what would you do?
I truthfully do not know.
Yeah? You don't know the first thing you would do?
First thing I would do, no rules, no nothing.
Nothing. Like literally you can do anything.
Probably steal some money.
Steal some money?
Like Drexel.
Like Jackson. Got him. Hey, there's a message hidden behind it. And but yeah, so the first thing you would do is go to a bank right now.
Probably not a bank. They got some pretty high-tech security, but you know.
Maybe one of these food trucks.
Yeah.
Just grab it from here.
Yeah, just grab it.
Grab the tip jar, everything.
Mine.
Yeah. That makes sense. Okay.
Yeah.
So do you think people are naturally evil, or do you think they're good in all of them? Naturally?
I think they do have good in them. I think when you do actually take out the rules, while I said I would go and like steal something,
yeah.
I know me, I've like squished bugs and felt really bad about
Yeah.
it. So I'd probably like initially try and then go, you know what?
Nah, yeah.
Nah.
Well, that makes
My
sense.
guilt would immediately get in, and I think that's biological more so than social constructs. For we're a group being, and that's how we survive in the wild. So we have apathy and empathy for each other.
Do you think everywhere would just go crazy if there was no laws? Well, what do you think would happen?
I do think some people would take advantage of it.
Yeah.
Hands down, people would abuse it. There would be higher crime rates and all that. I guess it wouldn't be crime at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not a criminal act if there's no law. You know?
Exactly.
Yeah. All right. Thank you.
So, if there was no government, what would you do?
Wait, hold on. If there's no government, what would I do?
Go to the bank and rob money.
That's good. I'm not gonna do that, but I would probably travel. If there's no government, that means there is no like borders. So I can just go countries to another countries, and yeah, that's good.
Do you think people would go crazy if there
I
was
think
no
so.
government?
Actually, no, I don't think so. I think people are gonna make some sort of organization, and but without even thinking it's a government. we are gonna have like some sort of leaders who runs the organization and who runs the community. So it's kind of like what government is doing. So I don't think they're gonna go crazy. We are gonna figure out how to live well and how to help each other.
So you think like overall people are good at heart?
I think so.
At
I
heart.
think so.
So Danilo,
Yes.
what would you do? What would you do if there was no government? Huh?
The first, I don't know, first thing that came to my mind is rob a bank, out of nowhere.
Yeah.
If Anami said that she thinks that world is gonna be very, like, peaceful without government, I think everybody's gonna go crazy.
Yeah?
Crazy guys.
What do you think will happen in the
Killing
streets?
each
huh?
other, killing each other, robbing each other, having sex.
Yes, yes.
There's gonna be a lot of things.
Yeah, like, that's good. That's not a negative though. So it's
What part of that is
no,
not
no,
negative?
the bad. You mentioned all the bad parts.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Yeah. Okay. So you will go rob a bank right after. Let's say there was no government today. Will you go
No
into the bank?
government today, right now.
Not today. You have class.
It's just a lot of things to do. I think I'll first talk to all the guys who I don't love and I actually wanna like, you know?
Yeah,
You know
I
what
know.
I'm saying? Yeah, and they're not gonna go police second thing. We're just gonna rob a bank.
Yeah.
And that's it. And split the money with like a group
What
of
if
people.
What if you went to the bank and it was already robbed because there was no government? So I'm just like, what if
Already
someone-
robbed? I'm gonna rob it from the robbers.
Okay. Awesome. Awesome. All right. Thank you, Danilo. Appreciate it. Yeah.